What's good, man? Wait, can I say that too? But anyway, sup, it's your guy Kevin Cornage, and I'm back with another one. I apologize for not uploading, oftenly. I had a prior engagement that had, me occupied. And when I mean prior engagement, I mean I fucked up. I avoided work for a couple of days, and my father was royally pissed. But anyway, enough about what my life was. This is what if Naruto found the fist of Aeon. Last time we left off was where I thought we were going to get into the training arc where they went into the forest and fought those golem tree creatures, and Deku had to beat the shit out of Muscular. But no, we're going to be focusing a little bit on a little romance. You know what I mean? Because, we need Deku to, have some more inspiration. Similar to, Baki, Baki Hanma. You know what I mean? But it's not any of that sort. So, let's say before the month, Deku has been training with Goth, and of course, like I said in the beginning, Uraraka was Deku's best friend from childhood. Let's say from he was, 6, due to her moving from her location and stuff. Wasn't any financial stuff. Her father just got a new job. We're gonna say that for sure. So, she's always admired Deku. She probably had a little crush on him when she was a little kid. But when she saved her from the sludge villain and proceeded to save her from the Zero Pointer, this kind of, erupted more than just, a friendly crush. This made her, downright get into that boy. She'd be like, ooh, I want your man meat. But anyway, I apologize for that just now. So, Uraraka is, trying to pull up herself and, trying to get Deku to acknowledge her as, because she's been training with Deku as well. You know what I mean? She's been there. She knows the secret of All Might as well. I think I said she knows the secret of All Might. She knows the secret of All Might if I didn't say it. And I said that. And, so she actually did found, the free time to actually declare her, love to Deku, with Deku, admitting that he felt a little way for her from back when they first met and stuff like this, and so they, acknowledges each other as to be the, Twister. So, why just stop at Uraraka, I guess? You know what I mean? Because then, of course, yes, I made it easy that she is dating Deku at this point in time. They be kissing and stuff like this. And, his mom doesn't know anything yet. But she, kind of figure out something is actually going on with these two. So, and what I was getting at when I said, it was not just Uraraka who had this feeling. We also have Froppy in the mix, but mind you me, Froppy is a little bit more, go get her, because from the first time she met him, and especially the time that the normal attack, she kind of admires his strength and stuff. And like I said, that guy with the freaky hair, this guy on the screen, because then I didn't have the patience to, go look up his name. But anyway, so this guy is friends with Froppy, and, he constantly tells Froppy about Deku's, routine and stuff like this, because then he's a big fanboy of Deku himself, seeing that, Deku is, kind of powerful. He never seen Deku with such immense power, especially the Nomu attack. He was like, so Froppy is, trying to get, a way to not mess up the relationship with, because she knows, it wasn't a secret at the school for anyone. They actually know that Deku and Uraraka were dating. It's only his mother being, suspicious of them dating, but they are dating. And Uraka and Froppy had this, slight little meeting because Uraka wanted to, confess her love to Deku, but instead of being just, all facey about it, she actually went to Uraka first and, asked, tell her that, she liked Deku as well. And Deku, and, she doesn't want to, have Deku choose, and that's how much she admires Deku. He doesn't want Deku to choose, so can't we just both, she says, can't they just both date him? With him not choosing, we could just get to agreement. With Uraka, taking a little time to think this over. Is of course, who wants to share their man? I mean, I would love someone try to share me, but the girls I've met are let's just say Stabby Prune. I mean, I meet a lot of fucked up girls, but anyway, so she gives Uraka time to think this over, and she then finally comes back 2 weeks later. That's about a week before the training camp arc, and she thought about it, and she knows that Deku is that type of person who would not actually choose to break anyone's heart. He'd rather not choose. So she's like, she agrees to the agreement that Froppy, the proposal that Froppy, came true, and she actually says, hit it off, and she went over to Deku. She confesses to Deku, but Deku being like, I apologize, but I am already seeing someone, blah blah blah, being that boring self, and Uraka was happy in a sense, seeing that Deku just acknowledged their relationship and he's not willing to cheat. Not saying that he's not going to cheat. He's at this moment going to be cheating on her, and her being happy actually jumped out and be like, oh blah blah blah, with that all mushy shit. My bad, I'm not going to get into all that explanation of Uraka saying this, blah blah blah, and then Froppy saying this, in they both get a left and right of Deku, and they both kissed him on the cheeks, and this made Deku blush a little bit, and he's a little confused, not knowing what's happening, because of course they just explained the entire thing, but man, we're not really keen on that heavy thinking thing. I don't know if every other man is like this, but if someone told me that I could have a threesome and I didn't ask, I'll be very skeptical. I'll be like, what's the catch? You know what I mean? So Deku was like this, and she said, no, you could actually, Uraka be like, you could actually date us both. We're both your girlfriend, with Deku putting a huge smile on his face, and he's like, and she's like wondering why that smile is on his face, but then just for comic relief, he has two girlfriends, not me have two girlfriends, because if I had two girlfriends, I wouldn't be doing this what if for y'all. Like I said, for some reason, crazy girls are attracted to me, which is bad, because I want a girlfriend that would not try to stab me in my sleep or go through my phone and read the text me and my brother does. We do some real fucked up incest like text, because I love freaking my brother out. But anyway, enough about that shit. And the academy goes as well. So the training arc in the forest comes out, and Deku is with his girls, chilling, breaking up these golem looking ass things. The boy still comes up and says it's not that important to be a hero, she says. And Deku, does his fucking Deku no Jutsu, or Deku no Taka no Jutsu. I don't know what I'm doing just now, But anyway, I'm gonna stick to it. Deku does his Deku no Taka no Jutsu, and kind of inspired the little boy a little bit, but he still was a stubborn piece of shit. My bad for calling a kid a stubborn piece of shit, but that was the point. Somehow Deku kind of remind me of a fucking Naruto, and in this specific arc right here, it's like, did Naruto do some shit like this? Yeah, met a very spoiled, arrogant piece of, but anyway, my bad for comparing my hero to Naruto. I know they're both amazing animes. I'm smiling maniacally behind the screen. If y'all can see my face right now, I hope y'all are pissed. But anyway, so Goth is with them, of course. What's his name is with them. The 3 others are with them, and they still get attacked by the League of Villains, which they're not here for Bakugo like in the last time. They're actually here for Deku because of that power he showed off was so dark and so evil and so hell-bound on destruction. So they're trying to have Deku join their crew for that immense power that he wielded earlier. So so they're doing this thing. Muscular still comes, and he's the one who sees Deku and stuff, and he was torturing the little kid again, then tells the kid that he was the one who killed his parents. This kind of pissed off Deku, but like I said, Deku was training with God for the past month, so his chi control has drastically increased, not to the point that he can also put the rage armor on, not as yet, but he can go, he could wield his armor on, not like the few times where it comes on by automatically because he felt something similar to the first time he did it. No, he actually equipped it on command, you know what I mean? So he defeats Muscular pretty easily, and the gross face for mask for hand or whatever that guy name is, the all for one subordinate comes and tries to talk Deku into becoming a villain, and Deku almost did consider it, but then he heard the voices of his girlfriend, Froppy, Uraraka, and surprised Bakugo as well, because Bakugo, shouts out, there's no other greater rival than you, Deku. And let's say this time the masked guy actually had someone that had the ability to hypnotize people. Reason why? Because I need him to be able to, not because, Deku would not willingly turn into a villain if he wasn't hypnotized. That was what his goal was, and from there, once they get Deku to their base, they were going to, do a brainwashing and turn him into evil. Not that he is evil. He has a little bit of anger, yes, when he messes with their friend. And this guy again, I don't know his name, so I constantly put him on the screen whenever I mention him. So this guy again comes on, and his ability is to copy other abilities or something. And he copies the, abilities and, hypnotize them to think that they actually took Deku. But anyway, they end up, with a happily ever after. Deku then goes out with his girl on a date and stuff like this. So they end up fooling the League of Villains for a short amount of time, because they'll be coming back. They'll be coming back, and they'll be coming back real pissed. Not pissed like, they'll be coming back with vengeance. But anyway, this is where we're going to be leaving this off. I know this isn't my usual thing, but if I end up continuing, I have to kill Goth right here and now, which I refuse to do. He has to die, yes, but he will die in a manner suiting his courageous endeavor. Why did I do that? But anyway, this is Kevin Carnage. Check the link out check out all the links in the description, mind you me. They also make wonderful What If. I mean, wonderful is the understretch. Amazing What If. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. This is Kevin Carnage, and I'll see you next time. Holla at a nigga. Woo!